Yo, what's up guys and welcome into a new Phasmophobia challenge called No Evidence. I'm gonna play this challenge on the brand new Halloween 2024 update. And oh boy, it's gonna be a spicy one because it's on Grafton Farmhouse. And if you didn't know, Grafton Farmhouse is one of the Blood Moon maps. What does that mean? That means the ghosts will be at 125% speed and the sanity drain will be way higher. This update, by the way, is gonna release this Monday at 1 PM Central European time. But let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into this weekly. So here we are, guys, on Grafton with the Blood Moon. And as you can see on the wall, we get a mix between tier 1 and tier 2 items. No tier 3 as I can see. So yeah, we're gonna go right in. We do have the sanity monitor. We have the other monitor as well. We don't have any setup time. And we have a Corey Bailey. That basically is a death name, right? Do we have a flashlight at least? So we're gonna get an EMF, at least for me. Because I wanna find the ghost quickly. You usually get an EMF for that. So this is, by the way, the Blood Moon map, right? If you haven't seen this yet, that means the ghosts have a bit crazier abilities. They basically, what I've noticed is that they are faster, and the sanity drain is like 150% of normal. So it's like 300% if you would do custom difficulty, I reckon. So it's pretty high, right? So the ghost is gonna hunt pretty quickly and we need to probably turn on some lights to avoid that. Also, we could take a photo of this here while we are on it. We could take a photo of the blood moons, right? That's basically will count towards the overall challenge that you will do during the Halloween event, right? That's a community challenge everyone can do. You don't have to take the photos of them, by the way, but you will just get closer to the goal for the community if you get lots of them photos. Also, I think it just turned off the breaker again, right? I turned it on and you turned it off straight away. There we go. I'm gonna turn it back on. I don't care, and that means we can rule out Chin because Chins cannot turn off breakers. Also, if you didn't know, by the way, we have red lights now inside if you turn on the lights, which actually looks super cool, I think. I love this this whole style here. I wish actually this would stay in Grafton or be an option or something, because it looks fucking amazing, honestly. Okay, I haven't heard the ghost yet. It's a bit unfortunate. I have to check what the cursed possession is as well. We do have a mirror. It's actually hard to see. Look at the mirror, guys. There's like just a drawing over it. Is it still a drawing if you take it? Okay. They just drew over the mirror there. That's actually, it makes it hard to see, but we do have a mirror for this challenge. So I have not heard this ghost at all. We have lost like 20% sanity though. The ghost is not really doing a lot, honestly. It might actually be a shade, but I have no idea where this ghost is currently because it didn't throw anything. So I think we just found it over here, just in the living room, because it's very cold here. See that? 2.3. It's not freezing yet. So I guess we have found... yeah, there we go. Alright, cold breath as well. So it's definitely here, because breaker is on. The breaker is on right now. So let's do some investigation, shall we? I'm quickly gonna take one sanity pill because I want to get my sanity back up again, because I want to do an Onryo test, right? And for that we need to be higher sanity as well. So we are at 100 again. So we're going in with a candle, or even 2 candles could be good as well, and some salt as well. And then we're gonna just place them in the living room and see if it blows it out 3 times. If it can do that, right, and start a hunt, then it is an Onryo. So I usually also place a crucifix right like that. Then on top we're gonna place the candle. Then we're just gonna wait till it blows out that candle. In the meantime, I'm also gonna place some salt here where the ghost usually walks to, over here usually, right, crossing the rooms over there, I would say. And I would say we're also gonna place just one in the middle of the room as well, or actually here could be a good spot, or here. We're gonna place one here for now. Oh, I actually just I just catch the ghost right there. There we go. So it's not a wraith because it basically walked into the salt. It's standing there. There we go. We're gonna turn on the light again. Whatever. We had one blowout so far. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good candle position if the ghost's just standing there. All right. It does the rocking chair as well. And it blew out the candle as well. So we are gonna quickly turn this back on to see if we get a third blowout and then a hunt. Oh, we just had a piano. But the piano is over here all the way. So you're now hanging out here. Don't you like me being in that room there? Did you just change the rooms? Also weird, why did it do that over there, right? Because it didn't walk into any of the salt here. To get over there, I would expect it to actually walk into the salt here, but maybe it actually walked just this way and avoided the salt like that. So we are still waiting. There we go. We had the third blowout. The third blowout, let's see if we get a hunt. If we don't get a hunt, then we can rule out Onryo. So usually wait like 6 seconds, and if you still don't get a hunt, then you can rule it out. So we're gonna rule out Onryo for now. Also, it did blow out that candle when we were in this room as well. A Shade cannot do that, so Shade is out as well. Huh? So it's starting to interact with more things here. Someone is calling. It's probably the pizza guy, Luigi's Pizza. So funny enough, they gave us a tier 1 paramic, right? Gotta love it. Ghost just went this way. Alright. Also, the ghost doesn't like the tier 1 paramic, apparently. I'm gonna quickly check for orbs here. For fake orbs, so to say. So check if it's a mimic or so. I know I usually don't do that. But just for the sake of simplicity, and if you are new to Phasmophobia, by the way, there's a lot of new people that will probably join Phasmophobia, since it will release on consoles on Tuesday as well. So yeah, if you have questions, always ask, right? Always ask in the comments and you will be helped. I don't see any orbs here, so I would say this is probably not a mimic. You usually should check multiple times, because the orbs could be like stuck in furniture and so they will change position though. So we can rule out mimic, because the mimic has fake orbs, fake ghost orbs. So we can rule that one out for now. It is walking into the salt again over here. I am gonna place some motion sensors as well, even though it doesn't really do anything, but maybe so we can check movement a little bit more. So it just triggered that motion sensor over there, and it's kind of standing there as well. I am gonna stay in the darkness for a little bit, guys, just to see if it will start to hunt. I'm really close to 70%. Hello there, sir. All right. It didn't... Look at him. Look at him go there. He's just there, standing there menacingly. I love it here. I love the glowing eyes. The glowing eyes are incredible, guys. They are incredible. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love to see it. Also, we just took a picture of the ghost, and the ghost did not disappear on the picture. See that? You can see him. And he also just stood, still was standing there after we took the picture. So that means we can rule out a phantom, because a phantom will fully disappear. He would also fully disappear on the stairs, but still do the singing ghost event. So physically, he would still be standing there. We got 2 singing ghost events right now. That's interesting, because that could mean that it is a banshee or something, right? Sneaky banshee here, hanging out with us. So we are very close to demon hunting range, just a little bit more in the darkness, and we will drop into demon hunting territory, right? Just like 20 seconds or so, and then we are totally in there. So we need to wait a little bit. Another singing ghost event. What is going on here? Where are you now? Huh? I don't even see you. Are you like hidden, or are you up there somewhere hiding? You're floating? Good sir, thank you so much. Alright, I feel like let's quickly check our sanity. We had another singing ghost event. I didn't run into the ghost event, so we didn't drop from that as well. So we are literally below 70. Actually almost 65 as well. So a demon can hunt, because a demon can hunt at 70% average team sanity. So let's stay in the light for a little bit. Technically, a Raichu could also hunt, obviously, right? But if we stay in the light here a little bit, then our sanity shouldn't drop. So it's not really hunting, but it also just turned off the breaker again. So we're gonna turn it back on, right? We can't live without the breaker here. There we go. Turn it back on. So technically, if this is a Banshee, by the way, we have to use the Paramic to figure it out. We gotta use it. What we could also do is just try to run into the ghost event when it does another ghost event. But we would have to know exactly what our sanity is at. So we can then check how much sanity that was dropped by that ghost event. Ah! I heard a very short... Did you hear that? I feel like I captured the Banshee scream for like a split second there. Okay. That was... I'm sorry you couldn't really hear that, but that was one noise. Usually you only hear whispers or other stuff, but that noise, that little scream that we heard was 100% the Banshee scream, and that is unique to the Banshee. And we also had a lot of singing ghost events that is very typical to a Banshee as well. So we can leave with Banshee for this one. And there we go. We actually got a Banshee. Let's go. GG's. That was easy, right? I mean, not that easy. It is a hard ghost to figure out. If you can't get that Banshee scream, it is going to be pretty tough to figure this out. And you probably need to rule out all the other ghosts first. You could also... The Banshee can roam to you at any place on the same floor. So you could also set up like motion sensors in a room far away from the ghost room. See if it comes to you. Often because ghosts will roam into adjacent rooms, but they usually will not roam that far away, right? But on this map here, it would have been a little bit hard to test that, but you could have tested it, I think. But whatever. We're gonna go to the second one, guys. Here we are on the second one. We go back in with the same things again, right? Just like that. And this time we do have a Donna Thompson. Donna. Let's go and find Donna, shall we? So the cursed possession is the mirror again. So I'm guessing it's always the mirror, guys. We have one cursed possession. I haven't found any other cursed possessions. So we got the mirror. If you want to use it to find the ghost room, use it. But beware of the sanity drop. And you know what? Why not just have a little bit of fun with it? Okay. That was pretty much here upstairs, right? We just saw that little picture here with the nice family here. Right. And I also did throw something. So there we go. We got the ghost position. We did have a nice sanity drop with that as well. So we probably got to load up with some sanity again before we do anything else. We could also just get a hunt and then test that. But I usually want to... You know, I don't want to go too low with my sanity, so I can still play around with the sanity a little bit, right? Just a little bit. We could quickly go in and test, since we are right next to the demon hunting range. I'm quickly going to drop down below 70, so we can check for demon hunting range. That's usually a good way if you just check all the high sanity hunters, just let your sanity slowly drop. And see if it starts to hunt, and then you can already have a good idea what ghosts it could be, right? Okay, here we are. It did actually turn off this this light here as well. I'm gonna place this candle here for now because I want this one here. I don't want to trigger a ghost event just now. I quickly want to just stay in the dark here to drop some sanity below 70. Shouldn't take too long though. So currently it is not really hunting. We are also just dropped below 65%, right? So we can also do a Raichu test quickly. I did drop an EMF up there, so technically the Raichu can hunt right now as well. Currently I would actually say it's probably not gonna be a demon. Just because it didn't really hunt below 70. I would also argue that it's not a Raichu, but I mean, we can always change our mind during the hunt if it speeds up or anything, right? If you notice something. So I'm quickly gonna let my sanity drop to below 60, so we can check a mare as well. I don't want to be in the ghost room though if I do that. I also turn off the lights in the ghost room. So it can hunt at 60 if it's a mare, right? So we're quickly gonna wait a little bit till we are below 60. So we are below 60 now. Let's see if we can hunt. So I'm waiting and waiting and it doesn't really hunt, guys. So I would say this is also not a mare. And I would also argue that it's not a Fae, since I haven't really spent much time in the ghost room. So technically the Fae would probably still be a high sanity hunter by now. So we can rule out Fae as well. So I'm quickly going to try to drop my sanity below everything we got. Oh, it actually changed the ghost room. Do you see that? It is now in the master bedroom up there. But I quickly want to see if it even hunts, right? So the ghost is still not hunting, which is really interesting. I'm going to drop some salt here. If it comes down, it should totally trigger that, right? If it goes there, it should trigger it as well. Just to check if it is a wraith or something, right? And there is a hunt. Alright, it's not a shade, by the way. We were at like just above 35% average team sanity. Okay. It is very slow for a 125% speed ghost. We gotta get it to hunt again, because this is really something telling, I would say, right? This ghost should be faster. It should definitely be faster, so it may actually be a twins or something, or maybe even hunt too, because everything is on here, right? It could be a slow ghost for sure. It also walked into the salt, by the way. That means it's not a wraith for sure as well. So let's wait for it to hunt again, and then we're just gonna take a look-see at it and see if it actually speeds up in line of sight as well. We can also rule out miling, by the way, because we had like I heard footsteps before the flashlight even flickered. We can also rule out Diogen, obviously, because it didn't really come to us. Here we go. We have the next hunt. Let's actually see if this ghost can do anything here. If it can speed up. Okay, are you faster now? No, you're still slow. And you're not really speeding up at all. See that? It's constantly the same speed, guys. Which basically means it is a Hantu, right? Because we ruled out Fae, technically. I don't want to fully rule out Fae, though, because, I don't know, maybe this ghost was hanging out near us while we were just standing around. So I kind of have to check that one as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the breaker, and I want to see if I can see cold breath. It did turn off the breaker a lot of times, so it could totally be a Hantu because of that, obviously, right? There is the hunt. Let's see if this ghost has something new. Oh, it's fast now. There's the cold breath. I just saw it. There we go. Do you see it? Do you see it, guys? There we go. See that? That little cloud there. Sometimes you can see it. I need to go now, though. This ghost is gonna kill us. So I think it stopped hunting. So if you turn off the breaker, you will see cold breath. It's sometimes hard to see. If you have a tier 3 head cam, by the way, you can see it better. But we don't have tier 3 head cam, obviously. But you could also see it with your bare eyes if you're brave enough to actually check it out. And it was also faster because the breaker was off, right? So it could speed up a little bit. There we go. We got the second ghost. It was a Hantu. If you didn't know, the Hantu sets its speed completely by the temperature in the room. In the ghost room, it's usually very cold. So in the ghost room, it's fastest. But as soon as it's out of the ghost room, it's going to get slower. If the breaker is on, it's slow. If the breaker is off, it's going to be faster, obviously, because the rooms are colder. And if it's snowing outside, it's even worse, then it's going to be faster overall anyways. But yeah, that's how the Hantu works. So let's go to the third and last one. Here we are again, guys. Blood Moon Grafton with Becky Dexter. Let's go and find Becky, shall we? I'm gonna quickly use the mirror again, guys, because I don't want to wait till I hear the ghost doing something. Okay, that wasn't really telling that much. There was a radiator there. Oh, we got a hunt already? Already? Early hunter? Or what is with our sanity right now? I don't even have protection right now. It's definitely... I think this is normal speed. At least for Blood Moon. Sounded like just a bit faster. Sounded like 125% speed. So let's quickly check our sanity, because we used the mirror. I don't know what our sanity level is at. So sanity is pretty much exactly... how far low, how low is it going? It is going to 66. Plus 2%. You always need to add 2% to get the real sanity. So we are at 68. There's only really 2 ghosts that can do that. I mean, there's multiple more than that. Onryo could do that, but we didn't have any lights near the ghost, so Onryo is out for that. The yokai could do that. They could hunt at 80%, but we were not around it, I think, because it literally hunted upstairs, and we were downstairs talking. So if you talk near the ghost, they can hunt. But I would say it's not that just because of that. I would say this is a demon, or probably a mimic that mimicked the demon that we had there. A Fae would be way faster than what we've heard there. So Fae is out for sure. So I would actually go with demon. We kind of do have to check for a mimic though. So I could go back in and check for orbs, but the easier option is to just go back in and see if it does hunt again. And if it does, I'm just going to check the footsteps quickly. And if it's basically the same speed as before, and it hunts as well, obviously at the same sanity range, then it is a demon. So I'm waiting here in the light so that my sanity doesn't really drop. Let's wait and see if we can get another hunt. So it took a while for it to re-hunt. I'm quickly gonna wait here now. Just wait and listen. So the ghost speed is pretty much still the same. Dum bum. That's 125 speed, so I feel like we are totally dealing with a demon here. I would say we could also take a look at it, but it already stops hunting. Whatever, we're gonna go with demon on this one. The sanity was also pretty much the same again, but it took a while for it to re-hunt, so it, despite popular belief, demons don't always hunt like really crazy. They can also do long pauses in between sometimes if you're unlucky. So this demon literally let me wait for minutes there. Not hunting, but it's still a high sanity hunter. It's still the only option there as well. And there we go. We actually got a demon just by ruling out, just dropping your sanity into the ranges of a demon. I feel like that's usually, especially for this challenge, if you're doing this challenge on the Halloween update, because the ghosts are faster and whatnot, it's probably going to be tougher to figure out the ghost speed just by, or tell the ghost speed just by listening to footsteps. It can be tougher. I think it's a good way to just rule out some of the high sanity hunters at least, and the low sanity hunters as well. So you get more control over your no evidence run. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below how it went for you. If you did this on the new update, or if you waited for the new update and then did it on the update, or if you did it on the old one. Let me know what ghosts you got. I would love to know, or what you struggled with. Would also love to know. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, all these patrons. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Mwah. Big schmouts.